Okay then, so time for part 3 of the Fens area. Forsaken Fens, now that I've looked it up. So in this bit, we are going to take care of all of this stuff over this way. And obviously the boss is probably going to get separated out as per usual. Let's go ahead and do this. Now, there is a bit of experimentation going to be taking place after the boss because we have 3 endings to care about. We have basically the good ending, the bad ending, and the secret ending. The secret ending seems very destructive, and I don't know how far we can leave it before we get locked out of it. So something to bear in mind is, like, so if anyone's ever played Demon Souls, if you think about Mephistopheles' questline, that is the secret ending of this game. Basically, you're going to get given people to assassinate. And the other thing that I'm not sure about is when the final decision point is that we can take that we can switch between the good and the bad ending. So basically, you see big red light there. When we've defeated the boss, we're going to have the option to cleanse that. And we don't have to do it straight away. So there's some questions that will get answered here. In addition, the actual differences between the playthroughs are actually pretty good. Like, we're going to get different bosses, different quest lines, different NPC interactions. So I'm sure for some people this might be a little like more laborious, but the actual improvement to actually replaying the game is actually very good, in my opinion. So some things may be slightly out of whack with what I kind of know from the streams, because we're going to do the opposite to what I did in the streams, obviously. So we are not going to cleanse this one, for example. And I will try to experiment while doing the least amount of damage to the series as I can as we go. I'll obviously keep an eye out as well, because we'll be streaming, obviously, the first playthrough, and then I'm going to be streaming again as a co-op series, and grabbing the umbral ending as its own playthrough, and I'll get all of the footage of that, and then I'll make a separate video on how we get that as well, so that it's kind of like a supplement to this series, in case you want to go for the extra secret ending. This is a very nice item. Forsaken Grenade is a poison grenade. We can actually use it to cheese a boss, which we're going to do basically almost straight after this one. I haven't used it on many, but there's one that definitely 100% cheeses. So we're going to have some fun with that. So we're going to keep on moving around. We're going to have a butterfly on the left in a minute. There's tons of these little, I don't know what they are, poison turtle things. So let's get rid of you quickly as we can. There we are. Some loot in that corner. Excusez-moi, you all need to go down. Ouch. Oh, we're all swinging like babies here. Come on. We can't be affording swings and misses. Right, get this down. Umbral eye pepper shit. Yeah, there we go. Bigger moth, very nice, thank you. Okay, so progressing through here, and then there's an item which isn't really worth it. This is like some salts or something, I can't remember now. It wasn't particularly amazing. Or Lucky Paul, it wasn't even that. So, like, you know, if you want to get trapped by 2 zombies, get trapped by 2 zombies, who cares? Come on then. Alright, and so we've got a cheeky plan for this bit, right? So if we just get up here and aggro all of these enemies, right, there is a, excuse me. That's it, come on out. Oh, taking a bit too much damage here. Let's just fix that. Aggro, you can see that we've got these parasites keeping them alive. Well, it's not going to keep them alive in a minute. Should be another one up there. Come on. Excuse me, everybody aggro. I want you all. All of you. As many as we can get would be nice. And then all we're going to do is we're going to run back over this way. And that's because this is still water to them. So if we just kind of aggro them in, Come on. Must be there now. Come on. There we are. There's another one. Come on. Pretty much detoothed that entire encounter, which would otherwise be a bit of a nightmare. Like 4 or 5 of these at once is bad enough, but having like perma healing from the parasites, pretty mean in my opinion. We ain't playing that. Not when they give us the option not to. But there was another one. Right, and so that's that all done, that all done. And the best thing about it is, if we decide we want to come back through here later, we can just use this to get back out of the umbral. But I've left it too long, so there's enemies here now, of course. So, come on around to this right hand side. Don't bother with the enemies, because we've got panel to kick down. And we'll just go ahead and reset all this enemies. Boom. Very happy. Right, so we're gonna end up going back into umbral anyway, but it just kind of saves us a bit of time. Let's deal with you. Deal with you. Use the lamp or not the lamp, it doesn't really make a difference. Yay! Alright then, so yeah, let's do the upper bit first, otherwise it's kind of annoying, right? So we're gonna roll past this. Come on. You know what? I hear you like fire in there. Toasty. So, getting around. This ladder is... I spent so much time pulling my hair out over that ladder. After the boss. Excuse me. Man, look at that. I started winding up my running attack before it even got out of its roll. The attack speed is so fast. We've got burn salts, that's where we came before. We've got an extra cultist staff because that's mega useful. Ouch. Then it's just loot inside the building, and then we can drop down. Or the star of the show. Where are we? So we are at the... yeah, there. So the bridge is over there. You can loop all the way around, but I don't want to re-aggro all that stuff just to have to, you know, send it all into the river again. That'll be, like, just a bit long for this video in particular. But I'll probably cut through if we do end up going that way. Excuse me, buddy. I know you're in here. I'd like your loot. Thank you kindly. Right, so before we go anywhere else, make sure you come down this way. Go play Dark Souls. This is the Dark Wraith set, basically. Absolutely love all of it, apart from the helmet. Right, so go this way. We've got one there. And then, ooh, in the wooden thing. Oh, I'm stuck on there. Excuse me. Excuse me. Thank you. No, look onto the thing. Oh, that's gonna be bad. Too many. Let's cut those numbers down. There we are. Oops, didn't mean to do that. There you go. We're on 3 heals. To be honest, we don't need that many more heals. I'm gonna have to clear those enemies though. The main thing is the timer though, isn't it? Let's go. So we're going to reset this, and then we're going to head to the right, and then we're just going to basically let everything drown. Okay, that's the plan. Obviously, we're going to drown along with it as well. That's kind of how I like doing this. Let's grab this on the way over. Hello, hello, hello. Here you all want to join me for a swim. Any loot in there? No. excuse me. Let me out. Come on, time for a swim. Right, so I'm just going to wait these out, get these to go back down again. Okay, and so with all those taken care of again, I guess we can suck all these up. We've got another one, come on. I'll just fight you, it's fine. Dun 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 dun. Yes. Now, revert back. Oops. Oh, I didn't deal with you. Can't ask these guys on the stilts. Right, so that's that. There is usually one that can grow on top of the house. But he hasn't done. Did they, like, move him or give him, like, a patrol route or something? I don't know. Why is it all the way down there? That's unusual. Okay, so this way down here. So if you head straight down, this is where the boss is going to be. And because I highly recommend having a vestige for this boss anyway, because it's fairly tough, you might as well plant it now. Oh, if something goes wrong, we're just going to teleport to there. We'll be fine. Off into the water we go. Someone might say it's a bit dramatic. Right, so that's done. I thought there was a bit of loot down here, isn't there? No loot down here? No loot for me in the pond. Okay. Right, so there is a mess of enemies right in there, right? Let's deal with these small ones first. I'm going to show you, and then I'm going to show you that you don't have to fight them. Why did the lock-on switch there? That was weird. I didn't press the side way on my thumbstick. Damn, slow down with the spawns. Alright, so, if you were to come over here, right, you're going to see inside there are a ton of enemies, including the butterfly. Right? Absolutely loads of them. But guess what? There's a thing over here. And now I don't have to bother with them. All good. Just walk in. Grab the putrefaction location. And then bam, loot. That is the area dealt. 13 minutes. Did way faster than I thought I was going to do it. Thought we were going to hit 20. So we definitely did that. Definitely did down there. We did down there. Back pool. In there. Yes. Yes. Clean up that bit. Yes. That bit over there is the same place I was talking about with the ladder. It's past the boss. Don't worry about that. We have it. Very good. Yes. So, whilst we have a little bit of time, let's go back to Skyrest, because we need to go and speak to that NPC. Now, what I didn't realise was the lady that we saved, we have to bring into boss fights and progress her quest. So we're going to do that starting now. Basically, I think it's 5 bosses. We have to summon in for 5 bosses, because that progresses the NPC quest line. We're going to come on over. I haven't used before because usually I like to use Pieta, so we're going to see how this goes. Hopefully she's good. Man, we can level up as well. Let's move. Yeah, go. Level up, then we're going to go with more of it. More of it. Vestige, seedling. So yeah, hopefully you guys don't mind. So basically, like, because I'm having to do farming videos and stuff in between videos, I'm just pumping it all into Radiance, because whilst I'm using Inferno spells for now, that affects nothing, right? So you guys are still going to be probably better stats than me as an Inferno build, right? Using fire spells and stuff, you guys would... I'm like 22 of my levels, that puts me down to like 43 are in Radiance. So, yeah, you guys should, in theory, be mildly more powerful than me, which is good. It's kind of what I want. So that means we actually have to die. First time we face this. Right, okay. Cool. Well, that's going to get its own video, and I will catch you guys very shortly. See you all for that.